Howdy doody everybody, I hope you're doing great. In today's video we've got a super important one for you, and that is how to get all the grit items. And these items are super important for the fact that they allow you to increase your effort levels. Effort levels are basically what allows you to make your Pokemon even stronger than they currently are for that particular species, and so they are super important for anybody that's trying to grind the end game or just increase their Pokemon's efficiency and prowess in battle. If you find this method useful, then definitely hit that like button and let me know what Pokemon you're going to be boosting up with these grit items and making stronger. What is your Pokemon pick? There are 4 different grit items in the game and there are multiple ways to get them, but I'm going to show you the simplest way to get them, and it's super easy. If you do any mass farming of any Pokemon or you just have Pokemon stacked, this should definitely benefit you. So all you're going to want to do is go over to the pastures and simply release any of the Pokemon that you don't necessarily need. Though you should be farming a bunch of Pokemon in general. You should have stacks and stacks of Bidoof just out there just roaming. If you release some of those Pokemon that you have, upon releasing them, a character will actually approach you once you leave the menu and say that your Pokemon left you a little gift on the way out, and he will hand you a lovely little package with a bunch of grit items. It seems to scale by the amount of Pokemon that you actually release. So what I tend to do is go out with the intention of farming as many Pokemon as possible. I'm not really picky about which ones I'm actually picking up because I am going to be releasing them, but normally I go to mass outbreaks. They're super useful for getting a lot of Pokemon quite quickly and for getting you cash as well. So mass outbreaks are a huge thing to farm and just get as many resources as possible. And once I am back, I tend to release all of those extra ones that I don't particularly want, and then I end up with a bunch of the grit items, and then I can use those on my particular Pokemon that I do want to boost up. There's actually another system in place as well where you can actually exchange a few of the items that you have for the higher levels, with it being equivalent to 10 of the lower tier item, making you have one of the higher tier items. So if you wanted to get a grit gravel, it will require 10 grit dust. If you wanted a grit rock, it will require 10 grit pebbles. So that way all you have to do is go over to the trainer lady, Zizu I think her name is, and she will have the option to change those grit pebbles and those grit rocks and all of those items over for you, and kind of doing a little exchange. So if you need any particular items just to cap off your Pokemon skills, then she is the person to visit and make sure that you can get those items that you need. So the other method of getting grit items is to actually farm alphas, and if you want to do that, you can also do that in conjunction with going out and capturing a bunch of Pokemon as well and come back for maximum efficiency. But for me, I just like gathering some simple Pokemon that I know is just out there, like some little Bidoofs, and taking them back to the pastures and just letting them go, and it's kind of like a little ecosystem that we got going. So if you found that useful, guys, let me know. And if you're enjoying Pokemon, or if you're not enjoying Pokemon, let me know how you're feeling about the whole thing, because it is definitely controversial game, just like every Pokemon game is. But other than that, guys, if you want to check out my impressions, click the link right here so that you can go and watch that and have some fun and find out what I think of the game. I am not a big Pokemon player, but I don't know. What am I thinking? Click the video.